The Bayview Bash is very grassroots. And the reason I say that, I've also worked with a lot of other organizations, so believe me, I do relate to what you guys are doing and have done and the work that you actually have put into this. And I know I was talking to some people earlier, and basically, I'm sure most of the reason you guys do this is because you want to, you consider it fun, and probably hopefully you have some good parties along the way. I can't be really sure about that, but you're doing this, and again, a lot of people, like, I have to admit, and I would say this, even if I didn't work at Sumerfest, I can say for a fact I would be at Sumerfest every day because I just love the event. I love all the things that go with it. And the same as far as some of the other events and things that I get involved with. I do it because I want to. One of the things, I guess I'm getting to a couple other things here. I think all those handouts have been passed back. If and when you want to, like I said, if you're able to give me some feedback tonight, that's great. If not, I also have my cards here. My email at Sumerfest is very simple, and like everybody else's, is my first initial last name. It's vthomas@sumerfest.com. This is a very busy time, obviously, as you probably can tell. And yes, it's very hard for me to get to my phone and answer all of it. But when we're not in the busy time of Sumerfest, and I'm talking about September, October, November, December, even January, February, I believe me, I'm more than happy to talk to anybody. If you want to stop by, if you want to set up a meeting, if you want to call, and then I can actually talk to people, and I have to admit just right now it's a little impossible. There's been obviously some changes at Sumerfest. I'm going to get into that a little bit. Obviously we have some new people for a number of years. I'm sure you probably have all heard of her and know her. Bo Black was there for a number of years. She is now gone, in case anybody's asking her or has seen any of the news. My understanding she's doing all right. She's had her health issues, but she still is overall, I think, the same old Bo. As far as I can tell, she's come into town a couple of times. We do have a new director. His name is Don Smiley, and actually he is the CEO of Sumerfest. He's not the executive director. Obviously, there's a number of good things that Don has done, which is including some of the new buildings, which has been a new Miller stage, a new Harley stage, and I'm sure you've seen in the news where they talked about the whole South End. There's going to be some great things. Obviously, a lot of people can get some employment, and there's a number of things that will be coming up. Also, in case if anybody wants to ask a question, believe me, you don't bother me. If you do have a question, raise your hand, and we'll talk about that.